Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick before, because I gotta hurry up. I'm running behind like a mother. But yeah, I'm gonna have to clean up all these leaves here. Just the front yard, not that bad. I have to redo this, you know, make it look nice and whatnot. Then I'm gonna build a new one over here and move these flowers to the back, plant some of the other flowers up front, plant some flowers right here, and then plant some flowers in the back. So that's pretty much all I'm doing for today. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Talk to y'all later. Yes, sir. Alright, what's going on? I'm on my way to Lowe's. I forgot to get a topsoil. Yeah, but on the last episode, if y'all remember, if y'all didn't see it, go check it out. The last episode of Back in These Streets. Anywho, getting used to my bagging system. As you saw, I tried to mulch with it first, without the bags in it. And my thinking, my logic behind with that was you know, chop up the leaves some and throw them back on the ground, and then when I come back over them with the bags, I'll chop them up even finer, and you know, I'll fit more in my bags. Which theoretically that worked. It was some pros, but it also was some cons. The cons were, the pros was it did work. It filled it up, and and God, no, I need something to drink. It filled more up, probably about 3 times as much as it normally would. But the cons were, because I was double cutting it, I mulched it one time and then I'm coming back over it again, I'm making these super fine pieces, which of course the lawnmower is not really going to pick those up. It's more so keen on picking up the first cut, the big leaves, which of course if I only go over it one time, then you know, I'm not gonna be able to pick up as much, which is not, you know, efficient for me with the little small baggers. I have ordered the giant bagger that I was talking about. I've ordered that. That's in the mail. So once I get that, then it might be a little bit more feasible for me to go over it one time, because then, you know, I won't have to worry about, you know, because when I don't mulch it, then I have to keep stopping a million times. Even though I did have to stop a million times to do that, it would have been even worse if I didn't mulch it. You get what I'm saying? And then the other thing was that the con of mulching it first was that, where's this Lowe's at? Lowe's. I know there's a Lowe's over here. Let's be further down. Oh, there you go, there you go. Like the fine pieces, they're hard to get up. Like in the areas where it was grass, alright, had to get some better light. Yeah, so, but like when I mulch them up, you know, I get these little fine pieces that is hard to get up with the lawnmower. You know, it's easier to get up if I had my yard vac or something, because that's a suction, but the lawnmower doesn't have as good of a vacuum. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, so I'm gonna figure it out. Just got to get used to it. But anyway, I'm running Lowe's, and check y'all later. Alright, like I said, I'm pressed for time today, but I wanted to give y'all a little update what's going on. For those of you who know how I do this, y'all see, I used the old wood, that's what he told me to do, and I put a new layer of landscaping timbers on the top. I cut them to size, and then what I use the rebar for, I drill holes in the wood, and then stack them up, line them up, and then I pound the rebar in there, and they're not going nowhere. See what I mean? Real easy. So if y'all want to do this, of course y'all need the landscaping timbers, y'all need the rebar. But then the tools you need, decently heavy mini split sledgehammer, saw to cut the timbers, grinder to cut the rebar, and a real heavy duty drill through the wood. So I'm gonna go ahead and pound those in right there, and then I'm gonna start on this side. He wants one on that side, so I gotta build a whole new one on that side. So let's get to it. Alright, so finished up this. Didn't get a chance to plant the plants. I'll be back tomorrow. Then got this done. I think it's supposed to be real windy tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna clean up leaves. I'm thinking about it. I gotta see how windy it is, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. What's going on, peeps? Back at it again. About to mulch up these leaves. I decided to come back today and plant these plants, so got the plants planted, flower bed made and whatnot. Still got to plant the plants in the back. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, but I figured since I was here, I might as well try to get some leaves up. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna mulch them up first, like I did yesterday, and then I'll get at it. Here's it. Yes, sir. As you can see, I didn't finish. Well, y'all didn't see me at the end, but I didn't finish. It pretty much looked the same way it did when I cut the video off when the video ended. Because, like I said, today's Sunday. I started working yesterday, Saturday, and my plan was to work Saturday, yesterday, and then come back Monday to do the leaves, and then come back Tuesday to do the mulch and the seeding and stuff. But the way it's looking, but oh yeah, with the leaves, I figured what I did was I said, well, I want to come back today because our temperature's been crazy. Today it got up to like 60, but at night it gets down to like 30s, and so I didn't know if that would affect the plants by not being in the ground. I don't think it really would, but I wanted to get them in, you know, as many plants as I could. And so I said, if I'm gonna be driving all the way over here, I might as well get some leaves up. So I did that. Glad I did it. I started it. But as you can see, as I'm getting used to the Bilt and the bagger system, as you see, it's not really meant for like hard surfaces because it's not a vacuum. It's not a vacuum. When it's a yard with grass and it's, you know, it's able to be high and lifted up, it works much better because, you know, but since it's not like an actual vacuum, it doesn't work. And so what I'm gonna have to try to do, I'm gonna have to break out the Craftsman. I haven't used the Craftsman all season, and it's just like that's what happens. I don't know, you know, last year I didn't use the this year I didn't use the Bilt until now, and until like September. And the Craftsman, I tried to use it early in the year, and it's just like I don't even have time to deal with it, so I just covered it with a tarp and it's been sitting there. And so I think I'm gonna have to break it out. I might have to try that starting fluid to see if that gets it going. Hopefully it will, and it'll run good enough for me to, because I'm gonna have to suck up some of this stuff, you know. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I know I'm blabbering on, but I'm coming back tomorrow when I get off work to hopefully finish the leaves. Well, no, I'm not hopefully, I am going to finish the leaves. And then as far as the mulch, I think I'm gonna suggest to him to wait until, because he's gonna sell the house, and so I think I'm gonna wait and suggest that you put down the mulch right when you're about to sell the house, because all the leaves haven't fell down. It's still November, you know, so you know you're still gonna be cleaning up leaves will still be falling in the flower bed. So if you put down mulch now, it's just gonna get messed up, you know. So you know, you got the flowers in the ground, you might as well do that. So think about to call him, suggest that to him. But yeah, I will see y'all later. I don't know when I'm making another video. I'll probably try to, I'm definitely gonna show y'all the end result, but I will see y'all later.